Welcome to Harbor Highlights. Today is Monday, May 5th.
Happy Cinco de Mayo and Tulip Time week.
Congratulations to all our students in Annie. It was amazing.
We have a packed show today. We have interviews about Tulip Time.
We also have an interview with another new teacher and student sharing some thank yous for teacher appreciation. This and more, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Freud.
And I'm Tyler.
To start our show, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Tulip Time started last Friday.
Maybe some of you had already went to the carnival or headed downtown. Here are some reminders about marching and what some are looking forward to this Tulip Time.
We are officially in Tulip Time. Let's find out what people are looking forward to, but first let's find out how our band students are getting ready for marching. What bands will be marching this year?
The bands that are marching in the parades are concert and symphony band, including some color guard students. The days we are marching is in the Kinder Parade on Thursday, the Volks Parade on Saturday, and the Memorial Day Parade on May 26th.
What songs are you playing and how can you get prepared?
We'll be playing Hot to Go by Chapel Roan, and a way for us to practice is marching in class and making sure everyone stays in line and in time.
What are some reminders for parade day?
A few reminders are wearing your band uniform and dressing appropriately.
My favorite part about Tulip Time is the marching.
Is the tulips.
Watching all of the dancers in the parade and the bands and just all the people. But I have to say my very, very favorite part is going to the parade when all of the elementary schools are dressed up and
I like the flowers in the Tulip Time.
Basically like the parades, the foods, the flowers.
All right, so during Tulip Time, I actually work for Tulip Hotel. So a lot of times I'm meeting people from like outside of Holland that are coming to love on all the festivals. So I like to talk to them about that. So that's a pretty fun time for me.
To see the parade and get like the best food ever, especially I always get like an Italian sausage and an elephant ear. And on that lemonade is bomb. So that's my favorite part about Tulip Time.
When the fair is open and everybody gets to have fun around that time.
It's getting some of the great junk food that's down there, especially a good elephant ear.
The tulips.
Going to the parade with my friends and family.
I know I'm looking forward to the parade. We hope you all have a great Tulip Time.
We hope you all enjoy the parades and good luck to our band students marching.
The fireworks will be on Saturday at Collin Park.
Now for this week's general announcements.
Hi, I'm Joaquin.
I'm Serenity.
Hi, Emily.
We have many clubs and activities. Make sure to read the daily announcements for the latest updates or something that might sound good to you.
The Color Run will be on our half day, May 21st. This year, Color Run goes to support the American Heart Association.
We have another season of the Amazing Race coming up May 19th and the 20th to complete against your academies.
Los pedidos del anuario deben realizarse este viernes.
Yearbook orders due this Friday. If you are unsure if you ordered one, check in the front office with Ms. Cavina.
They do not order extra, so you'll not be able to buy one when they are passed out.
El anuario con fotografías de los estudiantes cuesta $11.
The yearbook costs $11 and that can be paid in cash or check.
Again, this Friday is the last day to order yearbooks.
Nuestra última tienda del orgullo es el día 30 de mayo.
Our final Pride store is May 30th. The design of Pride books is changing for next year, so old ones will not be accepted next year.
Now for our book talk of the week.
Good morning, Miss Cuning here with another book talk. May is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, so I've got some books for you this month by authors from the Asian American community. So this one, Finally Seen, is fantastic. It is by Kelly Yang. If you read and liked the Front Desk series, this is the same author. So this is a standalone book. It's not part of a series. It's just one story. And it's about a girl who is coming to the U.S. for the first time, and she hasn't seen her family in 5 years. Her parents came ahead of her to find jobs and get settled. So she's really excited to arrive and find out what living in America is all about. So if you love Kelly Yang and love her other books, you will love Finally Seen.
Thanks again for another great book recommendation.
Just another reminder to return unused books and settle notebook, and Chromebook finds.
This week is Teacher Appreciation Week.
Students wanted to share why they think their teachers are the absolute best.
I appreciate our teachers because they put their best effort into making us better.
You show us what leadership looks like.
Ms. Garrick, shout out to Ms. Garrick. She lets us be goofy sometimes.
Because they're helpful if I have questions, and they're just really nice.
They challenge us to think deeper every day.
They're nice when I'm down.
You wrote nice comments while we worked. I'm thankful for Mr. Cavers, because he's just chill like that.
I appreciate Mr. Bateman because he's always there when I need him.
The teachers are nice to me when I'm feeling down, and they make me smile and giggle because when I have a bad day, they always make it a good day.
Because they are kind to me.
I appreciate my teachers for supporting me and helping me with my work.
I appreciate Miss Nichols because she always helps me out, and I think she's good.
I love all my teachers so much, and I'm so grateful that they've taught me so much this year.
The reason why I love Mrs. Veld is because she's super caring and kind and funny.
I appreciate teachers for bringing me up when I'm down and also helping me when I'm stuck.
What I love about Miss Wajers is that she never gave up on us.
She tells us about her life stories and she gives us great advice.
They made me feel welcome in their class.
I like how teachers take their time and try to involve fun things with us as students. And teachers sacrifice a lot of their time to do a lot of things for us.
They found fun ways for us to learn.
For helping me when I didn't understand stuff.
The most I like about my teachers is that they're really nice and funny.
They help me a lot. A lot of them are supportive, and they can help you with your homework. And a lot of them can be a close friend to you, and then they can relate to you.
I appreciate my teacher because she helped me learn better, and I feel safe around her.
I appreciate my teachers because I feel welcome in their classes.
Appreciate my teachers because they set an amazing role model for us.
We do have some pretty incredible teachers, counselors, and principals.
Let's make sure we let them know how grateful we are.
Now over to sports.
Thanks. I'm Miles. And I'm Martin. Here are the competitions for the week. The only track and field competition is Wednesday at home against Jenison. This is their last regular meet of this season before conference.
Girls soccer is away Monday and home Tuesday against Granville. The 8th grade team is home Wednesday against Holland Christian. These are the final home games, so go cheer on your girls' soccer teams.
For girls tennis, the black team plays Monday against Holland Christian. They are away Tuesday and then also have a home meet Wednesday against Rockford.
The white team is home Tuesday against Holland and away Wednesday.
The boys volleyball team has a home game Wednesday this week.
Mac Bay teacher Mr. Cox is running a mountain biking club this summer every Thursday at Raleigh Trails.
There are a few spots left. You better sign up quick.
Now back to the
No, it's the end of the year, so most of our 7th graders have already had the privilege of getting to know him.
Here is our new teacher for manufacturing and technology, or robotics.
Hi, my name is Dari, and I'm here with
Mr. Stahl.
To learn more about his classes. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Absolutely. This is my first year here at Harbor Lights. I've actually been a teacher for over 25 years in a middle school, so I know a little bit about being in a shop class.
What classes do you teach?
So here at Harbor Lights, we teach manufacturing technology. I like to call it wood shop. And then we also teach Lego robotics here.
What type of projects do you do in wood shop?
So this is my favorite part of being in manufacturing tech or wood shop. So in middle school, we'd like to try to get you on a lot of the different tools in our classroom, and we like to make a variety of different projects. So we would start out with something very similar to something like this. So if you're familiar with a tech deck, so this is a surfboard kind of version of that. So we start with that, we learn a little bit about sanding. Then we would go about maybe make something like this. So we'd make a toy of some sort, and then we get into a little bit harder, a little bit more complex projects. We would make something like this, so a candy machine that will dispense candy, which is really cool. We also would build something like this where we have a foldable, collapsible stool, so something you could slide underneath your bed. You could use it for a stand. You could set it out by the campfire. You could take it hunting. So really cool and really useful. And then new, we just started, this one's partially done, but we would make something like this where we would use this for a cell phone kind of speaker system. So this would kind of go in there, and then the music would be amplified out of there. So some really cool things. So that's just a little bit about our shop class.
What is the focus of robotics class?
Okay, so I've taught robotics for probably 7 or 8 years using the Lego Spike Prime kits. And in the Lego class, we focus on 2 major things. We focus on programming. We use something similar to Scratch, which a lot of you are probably familiar with Hour of Code or something like that, maybe in elementary school. And then we go ahead and we focus a lot on the engineering side of it. So I always like the term rapid prototyping, so being able to build something really quick and test it out, or build something for a very specific purpose. So we combine programming and engineering and design, and then come up with some really cool projects. We would build things like, and play things like Walk the Plank and Tug of War and Fastest Car, and we talk about gears and ratios and a lot of really cool things.
Why are classes like this so important for students?
So I feel that shop class and the robotics classes are what middle school is all about. Getting yourself out of your seat, learning how to not only work with your hands, but finding out what you're really good at. Some of you are very physical learners where you like to have your hands on things that you're building. You're out of your seat, you may be sanding, cutting, you may be working on things. And if you're using the robotic stuff, then you're doing things like some of you are really good with computers and programming and designing, and a lot of you want and see engineering as your part of your future, so it gives you an opportunity to build things really quickly and really give you the opportunity to learn some new stuff. And if you look around our room, you know, we would be able to use things like the chop saw, and we use things like our bandsaw and our sanding tools, and we'll use the jigsaw and the scroll saws and the router table. So we use a lot of things. We put your hands on a lot of those things, and that's probably one of my favorite parts, is allowing kids to do something they've never done before, and then learning that confidence and safely be able to use some of the tools we have.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Stahl.
Absolutely.
We're so glad you are here. Kids make some pretty amazing projects in his class.
I hope you 6th graders signed up for his classes.
The Mirandas Beautiful U event happened a few weeks ago.
We had 40 of our Harbor Light students attended this event, and here's more about it.
40 Harbor Light students were invited to attend Miranda's Beautiful U conference. Let's interview some students that went.
You having a great day?
Yes.
What's been the best part so far?
Well, maybe making the yogurt and the yoga and the dogs.
You came from West Ottawa.
We did.
First time here, what do you think?
This is outstanding. Everything about this event has been more than we had ever anticipated. It is pure joy to watch all of the young women in this room just celebrate being beautiful.
What makes you beautiful?
Having true friends and just believing in myself and just being myself in front of others.
Isn't this spectacular? Girls realizing what counts is what's on the inside.
What was your favorite part about Miranda Beautiful U?
Mine was probably the dog. And mine was probably the yoga we did.
What did you learn about the speaker?
Beauty doesn't come from the outside, it comes from the inside. You could be whatever you want to be.
What new activity did you try?
We tried yoga.
How did the event help to empower young women?
It helped them learn that everyone is beautiful in their own way. It gives them courage.
Thank you for sharing, and thank you, Devani, for recording.
That's definitely a message we need to keep sharing.
Join us for after the show if you want to check out some more of the 6th grade social studies projects.
Have a great Tulip Time week.
Don't forget, be the best Panther you can be, work hard, be respectful, be responsible, make good choices, and as always,
go Wolves!
Good morning and welcome to ABZ News. Today we will be interviewing 2 cattle ranchers that work and live in the Amazon rainforest. Cattle ranchers first came to the Amazon rainforest in the 1960s. The cattle ranchers work by raising cattle in open land. The cattle then eat the grass down to the dirt. Then the cattle ranchers move to a new area. Now here's our reporter Greta and our interviewee Summer.
Good morning. Today I will be interviewing 2 cattle ranchers. First we have Summer. Summer, how do cattle ranchers want to use the Amazon rainforest?
Hey all, we want land from the government so that we can clear land to raise our cattle, so that we continue making a living from what we've been doing for years, raising cattle.
Thank you so much, Summer. Now we have Stephanie to tell us why cattle ranchers deserve to stay and make a living in the rainforest by raising cattle.
Hey, we deserve to stay in the Amazon rainforest and continue to make a living here because we make good use of the rainforest land. In addition to that, we also earn income for Brazil and help pay off its debt to other countries. We're also one of the world's biggest meat providers. Without us, there will be a lot less meat.
Thank you, Stephanie. Now back to our anchor, Josiah.
There you have it, folks. That is what cattle ranchers do and why they should be allowed to continue living and making a living in the Amazon rainforest. Thanks for watching, and bye from ABC News.
My name is Jonathan. We are JJLA, and let's just get to it. Thousands of trees cut down to make furniture and paper necessary in our daily lives. Today we are interviewing loggers, people who cut down trees, to see how they think about this resource. Loggers devastate parts of the rainforest but help the economy. However, loggers argue that they are helping Brazil's economy grow. Lumber companies also argue that they have made forestry a valuable economic activity for Brazil. They are creating jobs for people in the forestry industry. Now to our reporter for more info.
Hello, my name is Ed Mooney. Today we are going to be interviewing two loggers. Why do you think you deserve the land?
Hi, my name is Lily. Well, our logging companies provide jobs. Also, the trees we harvest provide wood for the lumber industries and paper mills. Brazil exports more than $10 billion worth of wood that supports all in Brazil and its economy. By the way, JJLA is the best.
So true. Now to our next logger.
When did your group come to the rainforest?
Hi, my name is Jordan. We came to the rainforest in 1960s.
What do you want to continue doing?
We want to continue cutting down trees. Also, JJLA is the best.
How do you use your resources?
We harvest trees for the furniture and paper. We harvest trees by cutting large areas of the rainforest to get the hardwoods.
How do you replace the land?
We replace it with farmland for settlers and cattle ranchers.
Thank you for tuning in to JJLA. And see you all next time.